racing at 100 miles an hour and sweat dripping down my forehead, I delivered a pitch right at the hitter's eyes, swing and a miss. I had helped my team win a huge game. I remember the following days walking around with such a sense of joy and pride that I had never felt before just from that one game. Unfortunately, that was the last time sports would make me feel that way. Boosted self esteem and accomplishment are just two of the many benefits that sports can have on someone's life. No matter what age you may be, sports involvement has substantial benefits on your lifestyle. As someone who's participated in sports for their whole life, I have come to experience, if not all, most of these benefits. I will begin by explaining how sports can help improve one's health. Then I will explain how sports can help someone develop key and critical skills. And finally, I will explain how sports can create a lifelong network of friendships and relationships. So, sports can greatly improve one's health. A person's physical health can be greatly improved through sports. Sports assist in weight control. And according to the Manhattan Medical Arts in 2019, being involved in a sport is, quote, can be more efficient than anything else, end quote, when it comes to controlling weight. Also, being physically active in sport can help reduce health risk. Getting enough exercise can lower the risk of cardiovascular disease, diabetes, and possibly some cancers. According to the CDC in 2020, if you get at least 150 minutes of exercise per week, the risk of getting cardiovascular disease will be much smaller. And sports directly correlate to this statistic. They will help you get those minutes in per week to help lower the risk of all these possible health risks. Also, mental health can be greatly improved. Sports can help with one's mind and boosted self-esteem. And according to the Faculty of Sports and Exercise Medicine in 2018, participating in sports that are abundant with physical activity is a great way to protect our mental health. Sports give people that sense of accomplishment. So when you're working together for a common goal and you accomplish it, it's just an overflowing amount of joy and boosted self-esteem. According to the Journal of Sports Medicine and Science in 2019, quote, sports can provide relief symptoms for mental health issues. Active sports can greatly reduce levels of anxiety and stress and depression among those who participate. As I priorly stated, being involved in a sport can help with all kinds of health. Now let's look at the different skills that can be developed by those who participate in sports. One skill that can be developed is communication skills. You learn to communicate with your coaching staff and those on your team. When you don't like something, you go to them, you communicate the problem with them, and you resolve it like adults. That can help with future jobs or other problems you may face in the future. Also, time management skills will be greatly learned through sports. Sports require you to be on time, whether it be to a practice, to a game, to a banquet, whatever. And if you're not, you'll be punished. Much like a job in the future, if you're not on time, you'll be punished or possibly even fired. Playing a sport also requires you to balance other responsibilities that you have, like jobs or academics, if you're still in school. So if you don't balance these things, you'll be in a mess. Additionally, teamwork is probably the most important skill that is learned through sports. Paige Maslin, who is the director of public relations at a boarding school in California, wrote in 2015 that, quote, the diverse pairing of personalities and scenarios will help your athlete become adaptive, persistent, and patient. Being on a team with many different people and personalities will help the team recognize and appreciate these differences, so you're working together with all these people for a common goal. In addition to health improvements and important skill set development, sports involvement also creates lifelong friendship and relationships. Being a part of a sport allows you to spend so much time with people. You sweat with them, you bleed with them, you work for that common goal together with them that you will become so close to them. Robert Brown, a recreational sports writer and columnist for the Carroll County Times in Maryland, wrote in 2017 that, quote, my tightest circle of friends includes mostly those soccer teammates from my high school and college days, end quote. Likewise, I can say the same thing. Most of my closest friends are still from baseball when I played. Lifelong friendships that you make through sports can help you later in life because you have these connections. You're looking for a job. You know this guy because you played sports with him. And you can even make friends with the opposing teammates and players. I can't tell you how many times I've seen somebody play and be like, man, I admire his passion. Let me go talk to him, see if we can work together, and boom, we're friends. So, after learning what we have about friendship and networks through sports, let's go back and summarize all the things we have learned about the benefits of sports. Being involved in a sport has a great number of benefits on one's life, no matter what age they may be. I've explained the health benefits that sports provide, point out the skills that are developed through sports, and explained how sports can help develop lasting friendships. Sports have arguably had one of the most positive benefits on my life. I hope to start playing in intramural sports to keep my love for sports going and keep my body healthy, develop friends, and keep on developing skills. And I hope you will take the same information and do something with it. Thank you.